The Minecraft movie is full of memes, so today I want to recreate the most I can, but in Lego.
They want me to fight the chicken?
Chicken Jockey!
The first one we're gonna recreate is when he goes. But I'm gonna start by animating the two pandas breeding. So I'm gonna need a green base plate, a simple background with some bamboos, two big pandas, and the baby panda. Okay, let's get animating.
Feed me, mother.
Now let's animate the water bucket MLG. I'm gonna need Steve, Garrett, and Henry. Just like in the movie, I need to make them fly using their elytra wings.
Those things work, right?
Absolutely!
I'm gonna use those dark gray pieces to make the elytra, and some sticky tack to attach it to their backs. Except for Steve, because he doesn't have some in the movie.
Huh?
I'm gonna use dark blue pieces for the water where they're gonna land. And for the animation, since they're all looking up, I'm gonna have to remove their headpiece and stick it horizontally to their body. That way it looks like they are looking up. Except for Garrett, doesn't really work with his hairpiece. So instead I'm just gonna turn his body upwards.
Don't worry! I'm gonna cushion our fall with this water bucket! Release!
Huh?
Well, they missed it. Okay, this time I'm gonna make them land on the pandas. They're gonna fly in the air and land just like in the trailer. The second one is where a creeper sneaks up on Garrett, gets slapped, and blows up in his face. If it wasn't for the plot, I don't think he would survive that. So for that I need to change the background. I need to get Garrett and the creeper.
Huh?
Hey. Oh! Creeper. Oh man.
Next is the scene with the Enderman.
Enderman.
I'm gonna need a different plate, a chest, some brown pieces, this tall handsome fella, and Henry. He's gonna be looking for something in the chest, and the Enderman is just gonna appear out of nowhere behind him. Now with the brown pieces I'm gonna build a wall. It's just for the background.
What is that?
It looks kinda mid. I don't know how to build. I'm also gonna add more chests and blocks, and now we can start animating. Endermen are one of my favorite mobs in Minecraft, and I recently learned that they can actually speak. They say stuff like, hello, what's up, and look for the eye. There's also a lot of memes at the Midport Village, so we're gonna make.
Oh, these dudes? They're the villagers! Relax, it's just an iron golem.
And also,
Hot lava and chicken.
so let's start by setting up Midport Village with the buildings from one of the Minecraft sets. Add a few trees and grass. We're gonna need Big Guy, the main characters of the movie, and a villager.
Here it is! Midport Village!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who are these guys?
Oh, these dudes? They're the villagers! You don't bug them, they won't bug you. Relax, it's just an iron golem, local security force. But they're a bunch of big softies!
Now we have to rearrange the village. To recreate the hot lava and chicken scene, we need the villager, the chicken, well, all the characters, Steve, and lava.
Yo, I need protein like Prato.
I got just the place, buddy. Woo-hoo! You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken? I did, and you're about to find out.
That's hot.
And now to animate the song.
You hear that? That's the sound of sizzling. La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I don't want any copyrights. Another scene that I want to recreate is when Garrett says, "This pig is mine," and then he gets absolutely obliterated by the piglin. So let's rearrange the village once again. For this one, we'll need some piglins. We need to give Steve a sword and shield, and Garrett gets his.
Buck chuckets.
They're what?
The only annoying thing is that it's gonna be a bit hard to animate the chains. But I'll just swap it for this piece instead.
This pig is mine.
What? Oh, my vital organs! Ah!
Hola.
I want to make this meme, but to do that, I need a pink sheep. That's why I bought this set. So let's open it, and it's the first thing you get in the bag. We also get this character with an axe. I think she's one of the new default skins. There's a baby wolf, there's a cat, a chest with random stuff in it, and a small sitting area. Something feels off though. Why is the cherry tree also a birch tree? Okay, now that we got what we wanted, let's recreate the scene where this man gives Duolingo lessons to the sheep. I added some trees, the characters, the sheep, a cherry tree that looks a bit more accurate, and the Spanish-speaking man.
Hola.
That thing doesn't understand a word you're saying.
Estoy rodeado por criaturas extrañas y desconozco sus intenciones.
¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Amigo o enemigo?
Also the scene where they get out of the portal and they look at the sheep like,
What the heck?
Excuse me, what the actual
now I'm gonna recreate probably the best meme of the year.
Chicken Jockey!
But for that I'm gonna need to open the second bag of this set to get the baby zombie. Now if we take the chicken, we have our chicken jockey.
Chicken Jockey!
For the rest of this set we also have a baby cow, a small rabbit, and we have this little farm to build. But really I only got it for the baby zombie and the pink sheep. I also like the dog. Getting back to the recreation of the meme, I took the fighting ring from last video. I just need to remove some useless stuff. We're gonna take Garrett, Steve, the pillagers that are just watching the fight, and instead of using this big chicken jockey, we're gonna use the small one. It looks more accurate and it's easier to animate.
They want me to fight the chicken?
Chicken Jockey!
Next, we're still gonna use those two characters. Gonna recreate the Ender Pearl.
What's this junk?
An Ender Pearl. Teleports you to wherever you throw it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, the next meme is
Flint and steel. The Nether.
we're gonna take this Nether portal, a few trees, the dog. We just need to give Steve a handbag because he actually wears one in this scene. We also need Flint and steel. And for the dog, I just need to remove his armor by giving him more gray pieces. Here you go, Dennis. The last thing to do before animating is to remove a block of obsidian from the Nether portal so that Steve can place it back.
Life here was perfect. Until one day, Flint and steel. We came across... What the dog doing?
For the Nether, I'll just use the set I built last video. I'll put the portal on the Nether fortress and I'll add some lava in the background.
We came across... The Nether.
What did I do? Let me tell you something.
Another Minecraft moment is...
Big old red ones.
So to recreate that, I bought this big old mushroom house. This is an older Lego set, so inside there's a note that says that Lego is switching to paper bags instead of plastic. In the first bag we get Alex with an iron axe. There's a skeleton with a hat and a bow. I can't unsee their face in the movie. There's also a spider, which makes a spider jockey. Spider jockey! It's actually a pretty rare mob variant. It only has 1% chance to spawn. In this set there's also a mushroom cow. There's a chest, but this one is round because it's an old set. And after that you can start building the base of the house. Inside there's a bed and a crafting table. And in the second bag you'll basically build the 4 mushroom walls. And the last thing to do is build the tree next to the house. Well, we can recreate the memes now.
Big old red ones.
But it's not the only one I want to do with this set. There's the scene where he's inside the house and he goes,
First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft!
this really makes me want to yearn for the mines. For this one I'm gonna use as well a mine, remove the water, gonna make Steve younger and give him a pickaxe.
And me a pickaxe! Look at my pickaxe! It's kickaxe! As a child, I yearned for the mines. But something always got in the way. Get out of here!
Honorable mentions.
I am Steve. I am Steve. What?
Next one I made was the crafting table.
This is a crafting table. This is a crafting table.
Now I had to rebuild the portal, not the Nether portal, but the blue one. So once it's done, I recreated the scene where they get out of it.
Whoa, hey.
Okay, it didn't really happen like that, but now we're gonna make the villager go through the same portal. The same villager getting hit by a car. Another time, but a bit more dramatic. Okay, since we got a spider jockey from the previous set, we can recreate the scene where it gets nighttime and they get chased by mobs.
Huh? Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
Okay, so obviously I didn't recreate every single one of them, because every single word they say becomes a meme. That was like the main ones. So thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe. And you can write in the comments which one you think is the goofiest meme, because there's a lot of them. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Flint and steel, chick and jockey, I am still